Sorry, I hit the wrong key by mistake, so there'll probably be two videos. I don't know. But both of these women here are looking down in the ground, like they're down and out and sad and out, sad and about. There's some sadness going on. There's like maybe some missing of somebody. Maybe you're divorced. Maybe you just broke up with somebody, or, divorced somebody, or maybe somebody passed that you maybe used to deal with, as far as a relationship. I'm not sure, but there's some sadness going on here in your life. Maybe it was a marriage, because here's the marriage card. Either, you were in a relationship with somebody that was married, or in a relationship with somebody who's married, or this person, maybe you were married and this is the person that you divorced, because the divorce card comes up here, or separated from. Maybe it was somebody you've been with for a while, but the marriage card is coming up. It's either somebody you were married to, or seemed like a marriage because you was in a long distance relationship with them, or you were, talking to a married guy, and maybe something went wrong there. I'm showing the card of the baby, and either has something to do with the child. The spirit guides are saying, and some spirit guides are saying it may be because of whatever happened here. It was because of somebody's childish behavior. There was a lot of childish behavior in the relationship. There is something, matters about some property or a house or something of that nature that may be taking place, or took place already. Maybe it was something, arguing over a house or a home, or a settlement on a house or a home. You're going to get a letter, or you have gotten a letter already, of some type of news regarding this property, or regarding something that pertains to you and some type of property here, or some gifts, or some gift giving, or something. Maybe something was given to you or awarded to you. I'm also looking at an officer here, and the first thing it says, for a police officer was involved in some kind of way, or cops, officers, military. If it's somebody from the military, somebody that wears a uniform, is involved here in this situation. We coming up to the current now, I believe. This person brought on some joy and made you feel on top of the world, or has something to do with your good fortune that was there, because it's under the widow card, or the breakup card, or the single card. I call it single card, and they're both two people here that are sad. Now, this could be two different people, though, here, too. This could be a person. This could be you, and this could be the person that was married or divorced here. It could be these two were married, and you were involved with a person that was married, or it could be where you were married and you're divorced now. Either one of those two scenarios is what I'm picking up, okay? Where once you were on top of the world, there was some spirituality there, with the marriage and all. It's falling under the marriage card, so it's some type of sacred, connection there, a sacred union, because of this, the priest coming up here. There was a sacred union that's falling under the marriage card. At one time, or something, there was some joy. You felt like you were on top of the world with this person. There's, I don't know if there was an actual baby being born, or a child or something involved in the situation, or you or this other person were very childish in this relationship, and that's why it's the way it is, or there's just a three-way relationship going on here, because there's something about some property matters that you'll be hearing about, and it may be a gift or something of that nature, and it bring you good fortune, and blessings. This also could mean, maybe you're getting blessed with some type of blessings, from this marriage. Maybe you're going to get half of the house, maybe the money, half of the money, if it was a marriage situation. This is showing, having fun, having joyful times, going out, dating. Basically, it's the dating card. It's falling under the child, so I don't know if this is the person that was childish in the relationship, or seems like they're childish, or, don't have their stuff together, but it looks like, they're a fun person to be around, or you both have fun with one another. or some courting or something like that going on. But there was a visit, you know, or going to be a visit from some other woman. And it may be this woman up here that's, you know, married to this man. You have to give me some feedback on this because it's kind of get me a little confused here for a little bit. Because, you know, even though the messengers say their messages, it comes out, they come out in all kind of ways. So, you know, that's why I like to talk on the phone to people to get some kind of confirmation here. But that's why I'm going to give you different scenarios in a video reading, and you just pick out the scenario that goes along with it, because I'm not talking with you. So yeah, and it's got something to do with some money, whatever this person is coming for, or, you know, maybe coming to talk about it. Maybe some type of gossip going on about something. Yep, three-way relationship, just as I thought. It came up. It's showing there's three people. This is a three-way relationship here, or was, and it's with somebody who is already married to somebody, or was married to somebody. They may be divorced to this person, but there's three people. They're showing three people here. So there's something going on with a three-way relationship. There's hope from you. I believe that they come back because there's a ship sail on the way, and you're holding on to the anchor. The anchor usually goes along with the boat, but you're holding on to the anchor because you're hoping and desiring to be with this person, you know, but they're not around. So you're holding on to this person. But there's a breakup that takes place, and this is major because this is a major arcana. There's going to be, you know, just a misfortunate, unfortunate situation takes place here. You see her, this lady with the baby. This is a sign of, and it's going to be sudden. It's going to be something suddenly that takes you, that sweeps you off your feet, and you're not seeing it coming, but you should now because I'm telling you about it. It's just something's going to take place, a major breakup, a major breakdown. And it could be for a reason, or it may have happened already. A breakup, a breakdown, a divorce, a separation, a tragic situation, something of that nature. When the tower comes up here, something that wasn't built on solid ground has finally came tumbling down because it wasn't on. It was superficial. It wasn't real, and it was a three-way, and somebody got caught, and everything just came tumbling down, and it caused just a separation of, you know, people, or separation of that person with each other. Everything turned upside down. That's what the Tower card means here, or misfortune. Yes, everything started to get ugly after that because, you know, somebody, you know, just got upset about everything, and you start to see them for who they really are. They're a snake in the grass. Either that they're talking about you or the person that you were desiring or with or whatever. You keep getting these ending cards here, you know, things of ending for new beginnings, because even the misfortune card, which is a tower, can mean endings for new beginnings. Falseness, because it was under a false pretense. It was under something that it shouldn't have been taking place in the first place, or somebody was found out, which caused this misfortune, or fussing, you know, not seeing eye to eye. Here's another ending here because of finding out about something or someone. And it caused, you know, an ending on, I believe, on maybe both sides, maybe both women here in this situation. It caused a marriage breakup, and plus a breakup probably with you if you were in this relationship with the third wheel, or if you were the wife of this, it caused the ending or the breaking up of this relationship or marriage or whatever it would be. You can put that together. And it's also transformation too. You know, once something ends, there's always new beginnings. So this is offering you, even though things ended, there is still hope for new beginnings. Okay. And the next thing I'm looking at here is, like I said, desire. There's somebody reaching out in desire. There's somebody that don't want to let go of something. Because of what I see here. Like I said, you know, the woman holding on to the anchor, that's holding on to something, or, you know, being attached to something, not wanting to let it go, but it is an ending. It's over. Whatever it is over, and you got to face it. I think this is where the drinking comes in, because there's something over with that you didn't want over with, but because you're holding on. It's showing you holding on. It's showing you still desiring for them to come back, because you're looking out for them, this person. You watch out for, and it shows you or somebody may be a stalker trying to find out information about this person, maybe on their Facebook page or whatever social media that they're on. It's like you're doing your own investigation. That's almost like stalkery. So be careful of this. If it's you doing this, be careful of it. If it's not you doing this, then there's somebody doing it to you, you know, stalking you out, looking at you, seeing what you're doing. They're considered to be an enemy now because of all what went down here. This is a sort of like a mess down here that happened. This is sort of like a bunch of drama going on here, Lynette, in your life, and it seems like that may be bringing on your drinking or whatever, smoking, whatever it is that you're doing. This is causing it, because this is verifying it. Some type of, you know, getting into some type of doing something to ease your pain, or to ease the way you know, your heart is hurting, or easing something. You're doing something. And you need to stop it, so you can stop and focus. Okay, you need to focus and get your life together, Lynette, is what the angel guides are telling me. Okay, so that was a little rundown there. I'm gonna get some feedback on that, and I'm going to another deck right now to get some more insight. Maybe we can bring some characters in here from this other deck to maybe some signs of that person or this person. Generally, reason why I do so many decks is because I want people to see the consistency, the accuracy, of the angel guides, how they speak over and over again, even through different cards, and also for confirmation or more information needed from different, you know, decks. That's why I do different decks in my readings, in my video readings. Actually, I didn't want to be in the video because I'm having a, you know, I don't care. Just say I'm having a bad hair day, and I don't feel like fooling with it. It's cold outside, and I feel like I'm catching some kind of I feel like my nasals or some kind of sinus or something is going on. So I just don't feel like being on camera. I'm sorry, you know, but you know what I look like and all that. So, and you know what my voice sound like. So you know it's me. Simply Love. Your spiritual Rita, Lynette. There's something with a T that keeps coming up. I don't know why. I don't know. The Lynette is your name, or something with a T keeps coming up when I say your name or think of your name. I keep thinking of something with a T that start with a T. So only you know what that means, and you and your angel guides, you're all the only ones know what that means. Okay, so I'm just shuffling these up really good, and I'm going to bring out a few of these cards and bring out some more here. You get the Queen of Cups. You know, to me that's like you know, as we've seen the transformation, this is something like asking it's like, you know, praying, you know, meditation, manifestation, as we did with this card. Manifestation, asking, maybe you're on your knees asking God and asking your angel guides for you're asking for divine guidance, and you know that's good because they're going to give it to you. That's the same way. That's what I see in these two. That's the purpose. That's the meaning why they're trying to. That's why they brought this card out right out front. Your angels, because if you see you're kneeling here in front of an angel and you are asking them something, and it looks like they are there for you. As I told you in the beginning, for divine guidance, you have to ask for it, and bam, there they go, right there in front of your face. Ask for what you want, ask for what you need, ask for help if you need some type of help. This is a very emotional card where maybe you have to release a lot of your emotions. Maybe you got a lot of the guys are telling you got a lot of things that you're holding inside yourself. Maybe that's what causes the drinking. I keep getting the drinking and the drugging or something of that nature keeps coming up with your angel guys. They keep telling me that and stressing that and saying, you need to ask for help so you can get yourself together here, because this is an emotional time for you. The Three of Pentacles I'm getting here, I'm still looking at it relationship wise. There's three people here that's involved in this chaos or this mess that's going on or went on of that or something of that. And it's drama because the wands is showing like some type of movement or some type of work, like working to do something or working at something. Maybe trying to work at a relationship that maybe no longer serves all three of you or something of that nature. Because I'm getting threes, no matter what suit it is, always mean a third party involved. And with the Seven of Swords, there's sleepless nights, can't sleep, can't do, you got a lot going on in your head. If it's not you, this is you, because I believe you're an Aquarius, and this is the sign of Aquarius, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. And I believe you're Aquarius. So this is you being all confused, all up in your head, not knowing, what to do. It's hard for you to sleep at night. You can't concentrate. You can't focus. You're all in your head. You're all out of whack right now, is what the angel guides are telling me. Look at that up there with you laying down. Can't get no sleep because all this stuff is on your mind. All this is wearing out on your mind. And see the cup up there, that's showing me that you're doing some type of drugs or drinking or something, and you can't continue on this way like that. That's not going to solve your problems. That's not going to make anything better. It's not going to make you feel better. It's not going to do anything but make it worse, because you're going to have to wake up and face the same music. So, get out of doing that and ask for divine guidance. Get on your knees and pray and ask for redemption or ask for whatever help you need, because the drinking and all that stuff is just not going to get you there. You want to be like the Hierophant, which is an older person. It could be somebody that the Spirit God is telling me that one of your guardian angels that's a mature person. That's looking after you and waiting to give you help. This is a card of, getting help or getting some kind of guidance. Somebody that's older, that been through something already. Could be a father figure, a grandfather, something of that nature that's been through it, have their stuff together, and they can give you real good advice, and they advise you to take upon an advisor for help. You need help because of this. And whatever's going on with this relationship issue with this third party is really out of hand right now. So they're asking you to seek guidance. Like I said, again, here we go with the Six of Wands, where there's somebody stalking, just like it showed me in the first round of cards. You see this person, and I told you, they're online, looking at somebody's social media, seeing what they're doing, seeing what somebody's up to. And it's a sword card, so it represents an air sign, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. So it's the fingers pointing at you at this time, unless this other person is an air sign also. Okay, this is what you're doing. You're consumed with this person or whatever is going on here. You don't want to let go. Okay, and this is another sign showing me you don't want to let go. It's another sword card. And it is of Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You can't get this person off your mind. They really, you're smoking, as I said, or drinking and carrying on like that. And it's not going to get you nowhere. Again, they're confirming what you're doing here to yourself. And it needs to stop. When it comes to this stalking, and this, you need help with the Hierophant here. They're telling you need some kind of guidance and you need some kind of help with this. You can call on your angel guides and, and they'll be there to help you. If you don't want to do that, you're going to need to seek some type of counseling, because this Ain't no good for you drinking and carrying on, smoking and carrying on, whatever you're doing erratically. You're acting erratic and kind of crazy is what they're telling me. You have to be reborn again. You have to, kind of like pull yourself together, Lynette. Pull yourself together and dip yourself in the holy water. Like, just start out a brand new again, christen yourself, clean yourself up is basically what they're trying to tell you here. Clean yourself up, become new, get back to your normal self. Pull yourself together is what I'm getting in these cards here. These ain't the greatest cards that I'm looking at here, and it ain't the greatest situation right now. It's time for you to pull yourself together and wash yourself clean. Maybe there's some guilt here. Maybe there's some feeling hurt feelings here. Whatever it may be, wash it clean. Get it out of your system. If you got to cry it out and be done with it. But you're going to have to do something to get out of this, what you're going through here and what you're taking yourself through. Ain't nobody doing nothing to you, but you doing it to yourself. With the Six of Pentacles is showing like maybe seeking or asking for some type of help, or maybe somebody is homeless or maybe needs some help. Again, this is a card of help or a card of giving, giving or receiving. There's, maybe something you need, or maybe something you've given. Maybe you've given of yourself or given things to someone or something like that. Maybe that's where it comes in at. Maybe you need to give, it just depends on the situation. You can put that part together yourself. But it's a card of giving and receiving with the Six of Pentacles. Maybe some help with some type of money issues, some type of money. Maybe you can ask somebody for help if you need money for something. Maybe somebody needs your help, with money. It just all depends. And this also can represent, the Pentacles represent, earth, being grounded down to earth. And, kind of like putting your feet on solid ground here, with the card before it as, like I said, washing yourself clean here. Because it is the Ace of Cups. And it's a very emotional time for you right now. Very, very emotional. And not only emotional things going on here, big time is you going on here, going off in la la land somewheres. I mean, I just have to be honest and direct with you. You're like out of control. You're out of control, and you need to get back in control of yourself. Again, with another major arcana card we have here, the star, and the star represents, the Aquarius, the sign of Aquarius. That's what this represents. So I believe that's what you're an Aquarius sign, I believe, because it keeps coming up. And I believe you said something about your birthday too. So I do believe you're an Aquarius. This is the sign of Aquarius. They're talking to you direct. That's just, again, confirmation that they're talking to you. Your guides are talking directly to you that you need to come clean. Again, I mean, look at this. You need to get your emotion. For one thing, you need to get your emotions under control here, because your emotions is out of whack. They're saying you need balance with this ace here. You need to get back in balance to yourself by coming clean, washing yourself clean, maybe cry out whatever emotional feelings that you have here, cry it out and pull it back together, and get back in balance. The same here with this water cup card here. It's all about cleaning yourself up. It's all about pulling your emotions together. Your emotions are out of whack, and your mental state is out of whack too. You got to pull it together, mind, body, and spirit. That's what it's telling me. So we have the Ace of Pentacles here. Okay, this could be a male or female, and this is a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo sign, and it's showing that they, may be stable. A stable person either is of that sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, or it could be the energies that you may be carrying of that sign, or it could be the sun, moon, and rising, because I do, I'm reading for all sun, moon, and rising when I do my readings, okay? So either somebody or going to know, and it's showing a woman, because this is not a general reading, it's a woman, and she holds the keys to, maybe help for you, because she's, you know, she has a higher status. She's very well, she's very grounded. She can give good information. She can help you out. This is a person that wants to come to you for help. I don't know if it's a mother figure, or someone you look up to, a best friend, someone you may need to seek. It could be me. I'm not sure, but they're telling me it's somebody who you need to go to get help. They have the keys in their hand to a lot of things. They're grounded. They're good listeners. They give good advice, and they have money to offer. They have money. Okay, this person does. So this person is coming up in your life here that can be possible help for you to get, you know, yourself all cleaned up and get back on track here. Because here we go with another 3. It's got something to do with 3 people, 3 scenarios, as we seen in the first batch of cards. 3 scenarios here. It's over 3 people, this situation, because of, you can look up in the sky, look how it looks there. It's like, it's just like, things are out of control. Things are way out of control. You need to see the light, because there's a guy with the light there. It's time to shine the light on yourself and see what's going on. Bring the light to yourself. Come out of the dark into the light with the 3 of Wands. And 3, like I said, 3s. You got 2 3s here, which is showing me a 3 people involved here. Here we have the 6 of Cups. This may be a family situation here where, I don't know, maybe some children or child or something. Children may be involved in this situation. Maybe there's a lesson maybe it's showing this is a lesson for you to learn. This is a learning lesson, you know, for you to learn from, and just take the lesson learned, take it in a positive way, and teach yourself to do things differently the next time around. Okay, let's see what else I can get here. And then I'm getting the Empress. The Empress, again, is here with children. Empress all about, as far as your guides are saying, again, there may be some children or some learning lessons that need to be done here. They're stressing here for you to learn. And, you know, maybe, you know, and the manifestation comes with the, you know, asking of the angels to help you, asking of the Empress that comes along with, has, some type of ability to help. They're very stable. Maybe they trying to get you to be this way. Maybe you need to look at the inner child of yourself again. Go back to your childhood and remember the childhood memories, and look at yourself, you know, as a child again, and playfulness, and be this Empress. You know, you can transform yourself into this Empress by going back, looking at your childhood or whatever, happier times, better times. You need to be strategic. You need to, you know, like I said, maybe there's something here that, you know, maybe you draw, maybe you artwork, maybe there's some kind of architect, maybe some kind of a painting, or some kind of, strategic, something that you have a talent. This is showing me something about talent, and this is you. This is showing me that there's some kind of talent within you, and this may be showing why this Empress coming up to show you, take you back to your childhood, for you to start doing something that you loved to do when you were young, and it's still in you. And that part is reminding me of this first card that I pulled for your angel card for manifestation. So maybe they're saying you need to get busy and stop worrying about and tearing and crying over some situation here, and start working on yourself. That's what it's telling me. You need to start working on yourself. And, you know, this relationship, whatever it was with the, you know, this person just wasn't satisfied. With the Nine of Cups here, they just was never satisfied. Or again, Nine of Cups, again, we're with cups. We're talking about, you know, this drinking. There's somebody holding a cup, ready to get down drinking or whatever. They ain't even worried about the food on the table. There's food there on the table. You know, they're being served and everything. They may be bored. You may be bored, but you know, with the Seven of Swords here, you know, you need to, again, need to pull it together. You know, maybe come up with some kind of, go to your childhood and think about what you used to like and kind of work on that to get your mind off of things. But you know, you choosing to drink, trying to drink your problems away again, or smoke or whatever, and going out, you know, partying and all this kind of stuff. It's showing you going out. This is, to me, ain't no celebratory card. It could usually be a celebratory card because of, but I'm looking at the cards around it that's surrounding it, and it's not celebratory. You're drinking, you're going out all the time, partying and all that, which is nothing wrong with that, but you're doing it for all the wrong reasons. With the Five of Wands, it looks like, you know, there needs to be, something needs to be broken down. Something needs, you know, there's a wall here, there's some division here, and something needs to be, and it looks like, you know, you're coming in kind of strong, or, you know, and it also, you could be having the energies of this fire sign, is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo. In the picture here, it could, you know, and they could be trying to break in or, you know, break down those walls, maybe the energy of you needing to, go forward, even though even though the door is like, you feel closed in or entrapped or something like that, and you see he's got that hammer in his hand. If you're carrying the energy of this fire sign, which is Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, you need to use that energy to break away, to break away and break free from whatever you're suffering from, you know, whatever you, and from, it's also telling me that you're trying, like, you're kind of blocking, or you're in your own way. So your angel guides are giving you the tools you need to break free, because you got a hammer in your hand and you can just bust through those bricks, whatever walls that you may have up. You know, maybe you're covering, maybe you're entrapped yourself in your own mind, and you got to, you know, use the energy of the fire sign to break through. It's showing here with the Four of Cups that, you know, there is just like a nonchalant attitude. There's some maybe going back and reminiscing about stuff that's going on in your mind. Again, the energy is emotional because it's the cup. So you may be reminiscing and sitting back, crying, drinking. This drinking and stuff like that keeps coming up. Like, this is what you're wasting your time doing. Too much partying, too much drinking, too much trying to, you're trying to drink your problems away. It's too much of it. Okay. So I'm going to stop there with this, because I believe it's enough there that, you know, that confirm the first go around that we've been through here. Okay, let's see again about a relationship. Let me see here. We're going to narrow this thing down. This thing narrows down to some kind of spoiled relationship, and, you know, and it boils down to your angel guides trying to tell you to, you know, stop all this drinking, stop all this whatever partying you're doing, stop all this stuff that you're thinking in your head, stop all this reminiscing and thinking or wishing that you were back in this with this person that you're no longer with or has ended. It's time to stop it and pull yourself together. It's showing you being out of control, Lynette. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I have to deliver the messages the way that they're coming to me. It's showing me a lot of out of control with your emotions and your mind, your mental stability at this time. And it's going to need to stop. You're going to need to pull yourself together here. And it looks like there's plenty of help for you. Yep. See? Triangles coming out again. Spirit don't lie. That's the third deck I read with all this three-way relationship stuff here. Somebody who you thought was your soulmate. That's how you looked at it. It's a courting man. Somebody that you was courting or maybe had a casual relationship with. It started a lot of gossip. People are gossiping and talking about this thing because whatever was hidden has all came to the light. And there was some control issues here. Somebody just had to have control. And, it may be you is the feeling I'm coming to. Like you may have some control issues where you were trying to control a relationship, control a person. And if you didn't have your way, you went off in tantrums like a baby would do, or either the other person. But it's three. You trying to control all this. You thinking you was somebody's soulmate, but they've already got somebody else on the side here. So how can you be a soulmate when they got somebody else, or either they're married, as we've seen in the first deck here? That was short term. That was short lived. That was a heartbreak there. That short term ended, as we saw in the other card. And trying to make up and all this kind of stuff. Being all mushy and things like that. That didn't work. This was over a man that was a little bit maybe mature, maybe a little older. And here's the mature woman, the mature man, again showing me that this was a married couple here. But he was courting another person, you maybe, or the other way around. Spiritual growth comes up again in your cards. The angels are saying and stressing you need this spiritual growth. You have to get through this. You have to go through manifestation so you can manifest something good in your life. So you're going to have to meditate, and you're going to have to ask your angels for help. You're going to have to. So that's what, the fourth deck we've been through already? Let's see what the messages from your angels, okay? I'm going to shuffle these and see what your angels have to say to you. Let me shuffle them up real good. I mean, all we could do is tell you, what the angels see, and and you have to be the one to take charge of your life. We can't just for telling you stuff, and we're not making it happen. You have to make these things happen, Lynette. You have to come to terms about what you want and how you want your life, because the angels will surely guide you and that's what they're saying to ask. They're saying to ask for help, ask them, pray, dip yourself in holy water, get out of this sadness situation or all this up in your head stuff that's going on, all this drama that's going on in your life here, all this partying, all this drinking, all this stuff needs to come to an end. It's time for you to face the music, baby. And if you have to cry it out and be done with it. And move on. Help your guides. Ask your guides to help you, because it's showing me that they're going to be there for you if you want to. Only you can make that happen by following through with what the angels say. I can't make you do anything. The Most High God can't make you do anything, and the angels can't either. All this is a guided session. Either you're going to do it or you're not. That's going to be up to you, and there's nobody going to be to blame but you if you don't do it, if you don't follow through. Okay, Lynette? Just to let you know that. Now, let me see what's going on here. Your first card says, Your first card says, ask Archangel Michael. That's a beautiful card. Archangel Michael is a powerful angel to pray to. and to ask for, because he's there to comfort. He's there to comfort you at times of need, in times of need. I am with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. So there you go. Oh, wow. And they're just throwing this. Oh, gosh. Thank you, Spirit. You're in the house today. They're trying to help you to manifest you or something in your life to happen for you. But there has to be some changes made here. Has to be some changes made here. Again, it goes along with both of these cards that came up for you that your angels want you to pay attention to. They're trying to tell you that they're there for you. If you ask, if you want it, if you want the help, they're going to help you. You know, again, I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life and purpose. Okay. And the next one is Angel Sonia. Okay, Angel Sonia says, I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. Now, darn it, didn't I say that at the beginning with the, where's that card at? Yeah, let's see here. I told we already talked about, if you go back into it, you'll see what I'm talking about. I told you it was somebody that passed over, that's looking after you, or a grandfather, great grandfather, older person. I can't find it right now, but this just confirms exactly what I said in your reading. If you go back and go back to the, I think the second part of the reading, I told you about an older person that's, may have passed over. That's what they're saying here. This is confirmation. I bring you a message from your deceased loved one. I am happy, at peace, and I love you very much. Please don't worry about me. So I don't know what's going on there. As far as, like I said, in the beginning, it could have been some kind of, passing, or maybe you're thinking about somebody on the other side who's passed on, but they're giving you a message that they're okay, and they want you to know they love you, and you can always talk to them. They're always there for you. Okay, whoever this person is or whatever happened here in the beginning, it could have been maybe a loss. I know it's a loss there. Like I said, I'm not talking to you, so I can't really tell. That's all I can do is give you two, the scenarios that the angel guides can give me is what the information I can get. Either a loss of someone that's happened, a divorce or a breakup or something, but looks like some kind of triangle. It looks like it, to me, that's what it looked like. There's 3 people involved. That person could have lost their life. I don't know. You have to just follow up with me on that one. And Angel Arzair is here for you. Angel Arzair says, your desired outcome will occur in the very near future. Have patience and faith, and don't try to force it to happen. As we said, this is another confirmation. I'm going to bring these cards back here. I'll show you something. I'm getting the feeling I got to really, really show you something about what's going on here. This is the one I feel is compromising to the one about the deceased loved one. Remember, I talked to you about that. I said this maybe somebody from the other that passed on, somebody a father or great grandfather, something of that nature, or somebody that's a lot older, been there, done that, is watching over you. They okay. You can talk to them and everything. That's what this card is saying. That's what I had told you in the earlier. Okay, so I put those two together. Then I take this one as saying your desired outcome will occur in the very future. So whatever you desire is going to come in the near future if you're patient enough and have the faith enough and don't try to force it to happen. Okay, like I said, there's some kind of control issues that you're trying to force. You're trying to force something to happen when it came to... Let me just give me a second here while I go back and show you these confirmations here, how it all comes together. When it comes to this. Something being forceful. You know, they're trying to say have a little patience about it. Don't try to force your way through something, because that is a brick wall there. You know, it could go two ways here with the situation where you maybe need a breakthrough for yourself, but being that this card came up with it, it's like, don't force it. Don't try to force it, because that's a brick wall there. And I know you got the tools, but, you know, don't force it. Just be patient is what they're saying. Be patient in this situation. Don't try to force anything at this time. Now's not the time for that, to be forceful and pushy and controlling. I'm getting that, controlling and things like that. Okay. So those were the messages that added up for everything else in your reading. Let me look at your romance card, and let's see in the future what they may have for you romantically if you pull yourself together here. Okay, you got to pull yourself together. You definitely have to do that. Excuse my silence, Lynette, while I shuffle these cards really, really well. Okay, let me see. All right. These are the romance cards. Let's see what they have to say. Wedding. This situation involves marriage. So we already talked about that. There was some kind of marriage situation going on. Whatever the situation is involving somebody who's married. Engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. It is safe for you to love. This is talking about the future for you. It's safe for you to love. Open your heart and give and receive the highest energy of all. So once you go through your transformation, as the angel guides were telling you, it looks like, you know, something, it may be an engagement here or something, or, you know, open up your heart to love. It could be it's because it's going to be new love for you. It is. It's confirming now. This is going to be new love. It's going to be safe for you to open up your heart, but you have to go through the transformation part first before prepare yourself for this new love that's coming on the way. Because if you don't prepare yourself and you stay in the same state that you're in right now without any help, without any meditation, without seeking any help, this new love is not going to come. You're going to run them away. They're going to run away by your actions and by the way you conduct yourself. And this is a good person that the angel guides, if you can see, they're in the back. They're just like swooshing them to you. You're going to have to get ready for this. If this is what you want, you're going to have to listen to what your angel guides said to you today and get the help that you need. Okay. New love. A new person has stirred your romantic feelings. So this is in the future coming up. And this is going to be very soon. So it's time to get the work on yourself. Get the help that you need. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you. Same thing we saying. You got to prepare yourself. You got to make up your mind. Okay. And this could be the one. This new love that they're sending to you this could be the one. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. Okay, and like I said, I'm saying this because it's in the future. It's telling you, whoever they're selling you this new love or whatever, that's the one you when you meet them. There's children. Again, the children card coming up. Children. Your love life is being affected by children. So I don't know if you have children or this person that's coming along in your life have children, but children are going to be in the picture here in your love life or affecting it, have some type of effect on it. There's a lot of forgiving and a lot of learning that has to come out of this situation. as you release and heal. So you have to release and heal, as the angel God has been telling you out throughout this whole reading. It's time to release and heal, because it's taking effect on some children that may be around you, or it's affecting their lives, and it's not fair to them or yourself, because you have to pull this thing together here. You have to get it together. As you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present memories. So things can get better as you heal and release the past. Release your ex. Let them go. What you holding on for? There's no reason to hold on to something that that's just gone. It's done. It's done and it's over with. Let it go. Let it go. That's, you're too into your emotions, and then you're switching off, and you're in your head trying to make a situation happen that's not going to happen. Okay? Release your ex. The time has come to clear your energy from this person. It's time to let them go. So you can entertain this new love. Because the X is unacquitted love, okay? There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. So you have to let this stuff go. It ain't gonna work. Attraction, okay? You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. So you have to learn to love yourself. Learn to love who you are. Love yourself, and you're going to be attractive to someone. Yourself. It's all about bringing attraction to yourself so somebody else can. And then once you get the attraction, they want you to flirt with this person. Be flirtatious. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. Not only just, this one person, but to, everybody. Extend your lightheartedness to others and flirt. Healing family issues. There's family issues that need to be healed and taken care of. Through your transformation, this will happen. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. Whatever you have to go through, it's going to be worth waiting for. Like I said, you have to have patience in this situation. Have patience. Don't like drinking and all the smoking or whatever partying you're doing. That's not going to it's not going to do anything. You have to pull yourself together and ask your angel guides to help you as you transform your life into something different. Divine timing is at work in your life, in your love life. So it's going to be in divine timing. So take your time. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life. So this could be a beware card, because this person may have had a relationship with, maybe the cause of all this may be a married person here, a person that there was a three-way relationship with. That person, I don't think you want to return to. You don't need that, because they're trying to say here to me that you need to release this person because there's new love coming here. So this person coming back into your life, you don't need that. That's not who they want you to be with. Because the reason why I say it, because I look across and I look up and down, it's coming under the unacquitted love card. It's coming under the unacquitted love card. And unacquitted love is standing right next to the release your ex. And under that, it's the reconciliation, like they're trying to come back into your life again, but it's time for you to move on. That, it's time for you to just like forget about that and start a brand new. That's what it's saying. And you can always rewind this video and put all this stuff together. Like I said, that's why I like to really do talking to people rather than the videos. But the videos do sometimes work out fine. So as we come to an end of this video, I'm going to do the grace cards for you. The grace cards, they're oracle cards, okay? And I'm going to pull a couple of these cards out and see what it has to say. Your angel guides has spoken to you today. Thank you, Jesus. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Spirit, for entering into this reading and giving us this information that Lynette needed to hear and need to understand. And we do understand, heavenly angels, that nobody is under any pressure to do anything that they don't want to do. This is just your advice that you're giving Lynette today. And we thank you for that advice. And we thank you for showing us things that happen that we can avoid in our life, and to make and thank you for showing Lynette what she needs to do to have a better life for herself, and showing her what her future could possibly be if she follows your guidance that you delivered to her today. Thank you, God. Amen. That one's popping out. Okay. This one wants to pop out. All right. All right. The first card that popped out here was presence. Presence. Bring your mind into present, not the past. Get your mind out of the past. Bring your mind into the present moment, time. Now is the only place to be. Now. Be in the now, not in the past. The past is done. It's over with. Let it go and work on yourself and bring yourself into the future. Look forward to what the future has to give to you. Your guiding angels done already told you. I don't have to explain that no more. So this is just the bottom line of everything. Look into the present. Forget about the past. Angels want to say illumination. Illumination brings on manifestation. See how these cards, when they tell you to listen to the first two cards, and it brings on divine guidance, as I showed you the first time. Illumination. Again, before believe in the power of grace. When we least expect it, a new door will open, and the light of grace will illuminate your next step. Another confirmation from your angel guides telling you to release the past and move forward. You see how that person right there, whatever it was in their past, they're walking away from it, and they're walking into the light. They're releasing themselves from the dark, and they're walking into the light. The doors are, you see these two things right here? They're doors. They're doors. All you have to do is ask for it to be open. It's going to be open up to you. Let me read that to you one more time. Believe in the power. If you believe, Lynette, if you believe in the power of grace, when we least expect it, when you least expect it now, a new door will open, and the light of grace will illuminate your next step. So they're going to show you the way. They're going to guide you, but you have to believe. You have to believe in all what was told to you today. You have to believe in all what your angel guides is trying to tell you. You have to believe, believe, believe. And watch. When you least expect it, it's going to creep right up on you. The doors is going to open, and they expect you to walk forward. It's time to move forward in your life, because there's some beautiful things that they want to show you. They want to manifest to you. They want you to be a new person, because it's going to manifest your life. It's going to manifest love into your life if you can just release the past and, move forward. Forget about the past. Let it go. And move into the present. Move into what's going on right now. Straighten up things that's going on right now so you can get up and move forward. Okay, Lynette? And those were the grace cards that I had. And I'm just going to do one more thing. We got 1 minute here before the video is up, okay? almost, I think, less than 1 minute. And I'm just going to read, I'm going to pick out a card from Words of Truth. And I'm just going to pick one out of this bunch here for one word for you. One word for you from the guardian angels. And one just popped out and it's saying, it's time for you to start seeing. It's time for you to start seeing the light. Open up your eyes, and see what it is. Take the rose-colored glasses off. Quit hoping, quit pushing things that's not going to happen and that's not made for you, and start seeing the light that through your angel guides, what they told you for today. Okay. Now, that's going to end the reading for you, Lynette. Again, happy birthday to you, and thank you for choosing me to be your reader. If you have any questions or anything, you can just email me, text me, or something of that nature, and I'll be glad to talk with you. Maybe whatever. But I believe I covered everything there is. I went through several decks. It was an easy learn. It was an easy thing to see and go through. If there's any clarification that you have for me, that's fine. Also, you can, email me. You can send me any kind of feedback on this if you'd like. Okay. Thank you so much, Lynette. I really appreciate you, and I do pray for you, and I do hope you listen to your angel guides, because it's time to see the new you. It's time to open those doors to the future. Get help for yourself, to help yourself grow. And if there's children involved, help them to grow too, with you. And the doors are going to open up before you know it. And you're going to be walking into this new life that's meant for you. A whole new life, romantically, and, it even showed, work, even some type of work project or some type of skill that you have is going to open up to you too. So it's going to manifest in all kind of ways. If you just ask your angel guides, if you just meditate 30 minutes a day, if you get out in nature and walk and things like that, that's going to help a whole lot. So with that, I'm going to say love is all there is, Lynette, and love is all there ever be. And have that love for yourself. Thank you so much. And you have a happy, happy birthday. And I love you. Bye-bye.